facilities. We're pulling up to the Talking Stick Resort dual ballpark. 2 baseball teams have their spring training here. Arizona Diamondbacks, Colorado Rockies, unless it's changed in the last year. We're going to pull in. It's the Salt River Fields at Talking Stick. 7555 North Pima Road in Scottsdale. You got it on the weather updates. Sunny and 75. Light breeze blowing to the south. Today's forecast, a chance for awesomeness. The USS Arizona Memorial Gardens over here to the right. We'll walk that here in a moment. Home plate parking coming up. Last year, this place was pretty much closed off. You couldn't even come in here. Diamondbacks offices to the left. A very beautiful facility. Do a quick drive around here, then we'll park. Go out and do a little bit of a walk. They've got the major park that they share, and then the break-off parks that they can use for training and working out and all that fun stuff. There's some great information here about the parks and how they were built and why they were built. Flags at half staff. We'll do cumulonimbus next week, yes. We don't want to just do cumulo or nimbus because they feel left out. We are ready to move here. It's gonna be handheld. Don't have the gimbal today because I didn't plan on doing any handheld stuff, of course. Proper planning means better videos, but here we are. Can't get inside the park, but we'll certainly walk around and give you the best view we can. Spring training in jeopardy this year, but we will certainly try to get it going if we can nudge the players and the owners. Don't shut us out. So you got the Rockies Gate and the Diamondbacks Gate signs here. We give you a layout with a map. There's water features here, landscaping, the whole thing. I mean, just beautiful. Here we go. Here's what we're looking at for a facility for spring training. Got your main stadium, got all these different fields: red clay field, adobe field, wild horse field, cottonwood field, dust storm field, red mountain field. Up top here's jackrabbit field, whirlwind field, mesquite field, devil's claw field, ramada field, and quail field. There's some center field parking and such. So there's your legend to the sign. Little waterfall feature here as you come in, very pleasant. Arizona known for its excessive water features. That was sarcasm. There's a lot of decorative water features. So here there's tons of holes in the ground. Good morning, Kyle, how you doing? Animals burrow down. And then the snakes come and take them. There's a whole bunch around this. You can see the living quarters of some creature right here. They kick all the dirt out. You can see it all piled up around here, and someone lives in there. That's somebody's home. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? All right, we'll come back later. They might be out having brunch. After all, it is Scottsdale. Beautiful. Lots of desert landscape, desert plants. Could be a snake. A lot of times the snakes will take over. Snakes like to come out when it's cool. Salt River Fields at Talking Stick. There's a talking stick right there. If you're familiar with native cultures, very strong in Arizona. So there's hope that spring training is coming. 13 degrees right now in central Pennsylvania. My brother has over 18 inches of snow in South Jersey. Fantastic. Are we going to have baseball this year? Are we going to have baseball this year? Do you think, spring training?
Yeah, I think we will, but it might be delayed a little bit.
Okay. How long have you been here?
Almost 9 years. years.
9 years? Cool.
Spring training at 13 was my first
13?
year. Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm doing, I lived here for a long time from the 80s on and off, and now I'm living up in Vegas, and so we're doing a YouTube, just kind of a review of the spring training park, so hoping it happens.
Yeah, hopefully they can come to an agreement so we can start on time. First game scheduled for February 26th.
February 26th. Okay, very cool. If I walked in and shot the field real quick, is that okay? I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Awesome. Awesome. Get some access here. Didn't get this last year. Fantastic. We'll come out and read that stuff here in a minute. We'll take advantage of the kind folks here at Talking Stick Field. I'm trying to cover up the microphone with my hand with all the wind. It might be very windy. You got a wind tunnel right here, which is really nice when it's super hot. Hopefully it's buffering it for you. Oh, we got some people out here working on the field. Get down here for a minute. So I can block the wind by sitting down below. Here we go. That should block the wind a little bit. There. See the center field wall. Beautiful landscape. Big wind coming through. Hopefully you can hear this. Salt River Fields at Talking Stick Park. Of course, the press boxes. Got your concessions over there. Super windy all of a sudden. Try to block it with my body. Home plate hot dogs, Sonoran dogs, Salt River dogs, all the good food. Traditional restroom signage. Look at the wind blow that thing. I didn't do it. I'm gonna pick it up and turn it the other way. Let the wind blow through it. And be a helper here. That way, then the wind can come through this way and not move it. I learned that in parachute class. Saguaro Cactuses, if you've never seen one up close. Look at that. You can touch right here. There's no pricks. There's the pokey things right there. See where it had a little less water? It's growing new growth on top. These have to be 75 years old or so to get the arms popping out. Birds will chip into them, peck into them, the woodpeckers and all that, and they'll live inside them. Palo Verde trees, ocotillo plants, yucca or century plant, barrel cactus. Awesome stuff. The cactus flowers coming out. Spring training 2022. Here's the schedule for the Rockies. It's scheduled for everybody. So March starts February 26th, Colorado, 1:10. 1:10 start times here. Some of the later games. Seating. Got the Diamondbacks and Rockies playing in the same ballpark. They also have split squad games where they'll play a couple different places, sending their minor leaguers out. Some of the major leaguers. Beautiful facility. There you go. There's some Canadian geese. Let me see if I can zoom in there. Hey, geese. Eh? I know what we're going to try. We're going to try this. Loon. I don't speak their language. Some Canadian geese hanging out in Arizona before they head back to Canada or Washington, wherever it might be. Real Braun, 03 with the loon ball. $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Come get your tickets. This is the home plate box office. Thank you, thank you. You can see the Great Wolf Lodge is right over here. So if you want accommodations, you can walk back and forth. Great space for it. Have no idea what the rooms are like or the prices. They typically are fantastic properties, but be ready for lots and lots of children. When I go to spring training, my favorite seats are the grass outfield seats. Tons of baseball fields here, yes. Definitely. And these are the smaller fields where they'll break off split squads and all kinds of different workout facilities, weight training facilities, health facilities. I forgot to do this. So welcome to the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian Community. Maricopa and Pima, I can't even begin to pronounce that, and I don't want to do anything to be offensive, so I certainly won't even try. Here's another cactus. You can see the new growth coming up. Established growth, new growth. We got that little area in the middle. You can see where one of them died, the brown one there. Two tribes, two teams, one home. Salt River Fields at Talking Stick, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks and Colorado Rockies, is owned by the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian Community and is the first major league spring training facility in the nation built on tribal land. This milestone is recorded on our talking stick, which refers to a traditional Pima calendar stick on which carvers record significant events. Our community is comprised of two tribes, the Pima, Akamel Odoom, river people, and the Maricopa. I can't even begin this. I apologize, I won't even try that one. People who live towards the water. We welcome you to our community and to Salt River Fields. It's fantastic. So beautiful here. The cactus died with brown rot, yep. Lots of parking. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Where are you from originally? Obviously not Arizona. Nobody's from Arizona.
Moved here from Northern Virginia.
Oh, Northern Virginia? Okay, cool.
DC area.
DC?
Yeah.
I grew up in Alaska, but I worked 3 summers in DC, so loved it out there. Very cool. What's your favorite part of Arizona?
Sedona.
Sedona? Yeah, very nice up there. Very nice.
That's pretty good.
All right, have a great one. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Arizona Memorial, can we just walk through there too?
Right down there.
Awesome, thank you. We'll drive over there and jump in it. Actually, we'll just walk over. It's so beautiful. Light breeze, of course, keeping it cool now. In the summertime, if it's wind blowing, it could be like a hair dryer in your face. James, how you doing? Can you hear the loons off in the distance? Loon. Loon. You know, go walk off the tacos. He might know Bob. That might be Bob Dingo's relative, for all we know, up in Sedona. Should have asked him if his last name was Dingo. Didn't sound like a dingo. I don't think the dingoes hail from Northern Virginia. Of course, the USS Arizona, Pearl Harbor fame or infamy. Very tragic event, very memorable. I've been to the Pearl Harbor Memorial. Now I get to go to the US Arizona Memorial. We'll be very respectful here. I don't think World War II is controversial anymore, so we can actually show this on YouTube and not have any issues with it. Always half staff, that's why. It's Memorial Gardens at Salt River. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. I'll be quiet as we walk through, let you enjoy what it is. Hey y'all. Good, how you doing? Talks about who donated to help make this work. Come on, cookies. Cookie Monster. Hallowed ground. information here. Miguel, how you doing? Talk about what led to the Pearl Harbor attack. Salvaging operations. If you want to come back, you can freeze frame these videos and read what it says as best you can. I'm sure they have it online. You can look it up as well. Come back here. There's a piece of the Arizona right there inside the glass area. This wall enclosed was part of the boathouse structure of the USS Arizona that sank at Pearl Harbor. It was erected in 1950 as the first memorial to the USS Arizona. The planks enclosed were laid atop the structure when it was dedicated as a memorial and served as our main staging area for visitors. That's the Hawaiian Visitor Center. The decking you see in the display case is the same that was laid in 1950 and served as the first platform for a memorial to the USS Arizona. The Great Seal of the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian Community. Names of all those that gave their lives. Yep, this is part of the baseball park. And of course the ship sunk. This is a tribute to it. And to this day in Hawaii, you can see the oil coming up out of the ship's hull. They have a tribute to it there. Dedicated to the eternal memory of our gallant shipmates in the USS Arizona who gave their lives in action December 7th, 1941. From today on, the USS Arizona will again fly our country's flag just as proudly as she did on the morning of December 7th, 1941. I'm sure the Arizona's crew will know and appreciate what we are doing. Admiral A.W. Radford, USN, 7th of March, 1950. May God make his face to shine upon them and grant them peace. There's a baseball park right there. Got some survivor stories. (2,403 sailors, soldiers, and civilians lost their lives. 1,177 on the USS Arizona. Roll out. Appreciate y'all being with us. We just saw the Colorado Rockies and Arizona Diamondbacks spring training facility. We're going to head down towards Mesa, Arizona now. They have a couple different facilities there. You have the Oakland A's, which we may or may not be able to find. I think I know where it's at. They have all kinds of code talker memorials around the state. Navajo Nation is more northeast in the state of Arizona. And certainly Squaw Peak was the name of a mountain here in town that they renamed several years ago to Piestewa Peak, celebrating the life of Lori Piestewa, a Native American who lost her life in the Gulf War. No, don't worry about it, Cookie Monster. It's, you know, I'm just glad you're here and glad you could see it. We don't want to offend anyone. We just want to have a good time and stuff like that. It's just so solemn that hard to keep the water from welling up in your eyes. People that die so we can do what we're doing right now. So you have the freedom to be who you are, and everyone else does as well. All right, let's go check out the Cubs. Good to have you all on a Saturday morning. If I missed your chat during all that, I apologize. I enjoyed the heck out of that. Like all of us probably had family members way affected by that war. Both sides. My mother-in-law was interned in Hawaii as a Japanese person who was an American citizen, second generation, but just because of their ethnicity were put into camps. And on the other side, had family members fought and died in World War II, including Uncle Otis, who the USS Dennis was named after, Destroyer 405. Lost his life in air battle out in the Pacific. So it affects us all in different ways. And this is actually a great lesson, not about the war or anything, but a lesson about why we enjoy these streams and doing these things. And we don't want people to make fun of people for height, weight, whatever, because you don't know who's watching or listening and being a part of it and how it affects their lives. And we don't want to offend anyone. We don't want to make people not feel happy and be a part of it. And so that's kind of why we have the rules the way